Social media is bad for you. If you haven't realized that already, the reason why it's bad for you is because it ruins your dopamine. See, you might have heard what this means, but I don't think you know it. Like a lot of people, they heard of it, but they don't know what it means. So I'm gonna tell you what it means. Dopamine is the feeling of being motivated. It's the thing that gets you motivated. And if if it's messed up, how it gets messed up is by looking at things that is really exciting, really crazy 24/7, like video games. When playing your game, you're continually looking at things that are like crazy, like, whoa, that's so cool, that's so cool, this is cool, this is that. Same with social media. You're continually looking at things that is interesting. And the thing about these things, it's not going to make you have a better dopamine. It's going to lower your dopamine. It's going to mess it up. The reason is because when on the game, when on social media, it's going to make you and have less enjoyability in actions. You're going to get less excited for things that are going on. You'd be like, well, that's with anything. No. See, there's good dopamine and there's bad dopamine. And video games, social media, stuff like that, the things you shouldn't be looking at, those things are bad dopamine. Like, I'll give you an example of what something good is. A good dopamine release. Going to the gym. You're getting a lot of motivation. You're getting a lot of stuff out. But you're also getting better. And as you're getting better, you have a reason to go back. And then you get more dopamine because you're like, oh, I'm going to get better. You're getting things that is good for you. The reason why this doesn't mess you up is because it's not something that's delayed. It's not delayed it's delayed gratification, and it's not quick gratification. Quick gratification is like you eating a cheeseburger instead of a salad. Second thing, it's a waste of time. It wastes all your day. I guarantee you, if you go to your settings right now, you go to your screen time, tell me how much hours you be on the phone. It's going to say something like 18 or 12. 8. I can speak on this because I used to have hours of like 8 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours. Now I only have an hour on my phone. You can't be, it's too much to continually be on your phone. You have too much stuff going on for you to be on your phone. You probably heard of this before, but there was this guy. He made a example that you get up, you sleep for 8 hours. You have 24 hours in a day. You sleep for 8 hours. You eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 3 hours. You have to get ready. That's another hour. Right there. So you have 8 hours. That's 12 hours. 9. Yeah, 12 hours. You have 12 hours left. Sometimes everybody has to go to school or work. That's 8 hours right there. You have 20, that's 20 hours. And now you only have 4 hours. You don't have time to be on your phone 12 hours a day. You don't have time to be on your phone that often. You might be saying like, well, you might not understand it, but if it says something like 12 hours, like how did I even have 12 hours if I was doing all this stuff? You could be doing it during other activities, but you only have 4 hours to spare to work on yourself. And instead of working on yourself, we use it to be on our phone. But Josh, I get better by being on my phone. I look at things that is inspirational. I look at things that's giving me knowledge. Really? Are you really? Or are you just saying that? You're getting motivation. Inspiration, you mean motivation. Motivation is what's going to get you to start. Motivation is what gets you to start. But what makes you finish is your discipline. If you don't have discipline, you're not going to be able to finish. And you had only motivation. There's a big difference between a man that goes to the gym only when he's motivated and a man that goes because he's disciplined every day. There's a difference. The man that goes to the gym every day is always going to outwork, always going to be better than the one who's only motivated. You don't need that inspirational stuff. By now, you probably already have a lot of it. You watching stuff like this is what's going to get you to get more knowledgeable, how to work on yourself. It ruins another thing. It ruins your mental health. Your mental health is the only thing you have control over. And if you don't even have control over your mind, you have no control over anything. If you're not controlled over your mind, you have no control over anything. I just want you to sit on that. With you looking at other guys who are in the gym and see how big they are, it's going to mess with you in your mind. It's going to say like, dang, why am I so small? Subconsciously. If you don't see it now, you think of it subconsciously. And with you continuing looking at that, it's going to become a part of you. You're going to be like, okay, so you're going to think that's the norm. And it's not. It's okay to be on your phone time to time. But hours. It's not only going to mess up your mental health. It's not only going to mess up it's not only going to waste your time, messing up your dopamine. It's going to ruin your eyesight. And you can't get that back. Your eyesight is so valuable. And I see so many people who are maybe 14, 13, 15. Have the worst eyesight. They can't even look at the time in the back of the class. That's how bad it is. It's because of the phones. It's crazy because that's what the parents be saying. They be on it too though. Now, I'm not just going to just tell you all this, condemn y'all, and not going to help y'all. I'm here to help you. My purpose is not to condemn you. My purpose is here to help you. And I'm going to give you some call to actions how to get better, how to get away from this. The first thing is turning off your notifications. It's one of the smallest things, the things you might not even think about, but it does the biggest difference. First, so I want you to do this right now. Exit out of this and go to your settings. Go to notifications. Type in notifications. And then click on it. And turn off everything. Turn off all notifications. All social media. Everything. See, if you do this, it shows what kind of a man you are. What you do in this situation shows what kind of man you are. Okay? I'm gonna trust that you did it. The next thing is what helped me drastically. You're gonna see some crazy growth with just turning off your notifications, but this thing also is gonna help drastically. You ready? If you really want change, you're going to do what I say. If you really want change, if you really want to get better, if you really want to see improvements in your life and get some more stuff done, you're going to listen. I want you to fast for a week from social media. This right here shows what kind of man you are. I want you to fast for a week from social media. No social media. No social media. No TikToks. No Instagram Reels. No Snapchat. None of that. This is what helped me. It started off, I fasted for a week, and then it became 2 weeks. And then I took a break, and I realized my screen time went down a lot afterwards. And I was like, okay, let me do this again. That was kind of cool. Then I did it for a month. You gotta progressively do it. Then I did it for a month, and now my screen time's been so low. Your screen time should not be over 3 hours a day. I want you to start today, start tomorrow, and fast from social media for a week. You're gonna fall, you're gonna mess up. It's okay. Don't beat yourself down on it. But you need to get back up, and you need to continue. By you doing these 2 things, you're gonna see improvements. Keep notifications off for life. But just fast for a week, and you'll see the difference. Love ya. Bye. Subscribe for more.